Hi guys, welcome back to another Buffbunny collection sizing and review video with me, your girl T, and today we are going to be reviewing the Most Wanted collection. Most Wanted launches on Saturday, April 9th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will put some of the other time zones here below as well. And for this collection, what they did is they brought back some of their most wanted items, as well as added on a few new items. So I'm really excited to show you what these pieces are, the fit, the updates, what's new, what's coming back, and hopefully give you a better understanding of the pieces so that you can make your selections. As always, my support code is my name, Teresa, and I will be doing the support code giveaway. I do this every time that there is a new launch, and this is my way of giving back to you for supporting me through your purchase. So this is how to enter the giveaway. Starting on April 9th, if you make a purchase for the whole first week after launch and you use my support code, you are able to enter into the giveaway. Make sure that you take a screenshot of your order confirmation or of your order, like your confirmation email, and then email it to me. And you can find my email linked below in the description box, or it is also on my Instagram bio. I will be selecting 2 winners to win a $100 Buffbunny collection gift card. And let me just tell you, there's so much amazing stuff coming up in the next few months. So even if you're not obviously able to use it for this collection and this launch, you'll have it in your pocket to go towards your next purchase for the next collection, or for a restock, or for you to go back for a second round of purchasing if there's something that you missed the first time around. So I know that last time for the last giveaway we did 4 winners of $50. But I feel like the $100 goes a longer way than 50 bucks does. I don't know, I feel like with $100, you know, you might almost get a whole set, like top and bottom. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna kind of like rotate it. So since last time we did $50 giveaways, this time we're gonna do 2 $100 giveaways, and then the next one we'll go back to the 450s, just so that we can kind of balance it out. So I hope that's okay for you guys. But yeah. For a sizing of reference, I am 5 feet 2 inches. My bra size is a 36 double D. I have a 33.5 inch waist, 48-inch hips, about 29 to 30-inch thighs. I got some powerful thighs here. And normally I wear large bras, large tops, large leggings, and extra large shorts. The only reason I size up in shorts is for the thigh room, because otherwise the waist on the larges fit me just fine. It's just my thighs. They need a little extra more room in there, so I usually size up to extra large when it comes to the shorts. All right, now that we've got all of the basics out of the way, let's get into the pieces. Start with the tops first. So here we have the Rosa Bra. It is an OG and a fan fave. I absolutely love the Rosas. I love that it has the scoop neck, which offers quite a bit of support. I'd say it's probably like a medium support bra. It is Newbury fabric, so if you're new to Buffbunny, Newbury is like a soft brushed fabric, so when people say it feels buttery soft, that's what they are referring to. It does have a long line, so it's a long line bra right here, as you can see, and then there's a stitching right here under the bust, which is what I think helps keep everything nice and tight up top. Now, the one thing about the Rosa Bra is that on the sides it does come a little bit lower, so sometimes you do get a little bit of like underarm bulging. Particularly like for myself, I have loose skin like right here, so that usually happens with any bra anyway, regardless of the brand or the style, but some kind of do a better job at holding it in. This bra, because it comes out a little bit lower, kind of not accentuates it, but it is there, it's visible, so I did want to mention that. The back is this beautiful crisscross design, and sorry if it's twisted because I just kind of threw it on real quick. But same thing, long line right here. It kind of almost like creates a great silhouette of your back and your waist, and the crisscross straps are just so freaking cute. One thing that I did want to point out is on the Rosa Bra, on the inside, the lining is also the Bossy print. It matches the Bossy print on the outside. The very first time that they released the Rosa Bra in Bossy print, it was just the black one, and the inside of the bra was black, and then the Bossy print on the outside. So sometimes like you could see the inside lining where it was all black. Now that the prints match the outside, that's no longer an issue, so I did want to point that out. Also, we've got the removable padding, which makes it a great option for just depending on your preference. Next up is another fan favorite, the Revolution Bra. The Revolution Bra is kind of similar to the Rosa Bra in that it is a long line bra, so it still comes down. We still have that under bust seam to keep everything nice and tight. I also would like to mention that with the Rosa and the Revolution, I feel like this seam right here is a great indicator of whether you have the right size or not, okay? And let me explain. I feel like if this seam right here is kind of like halfway up your boobs, you probably got a size too small. It's probably too tight. That's probably why you're spilling out the top. And if this underbust seam is too low, then you probably have a bra that's too big, and it's not going to be as supportive as you as it should be. So use this seam right here kind of as a guideline as to whether you have the right size or not. As you can see on me, literally it sits right under my bust and it keeps everything nice and tight. Whereas the Rosa Bra was a scoop neck, this one is a square neckline, which I love. And you've been following me for a while, then you know my love affair with the Revolution Bra. I love the square neckline. I think it's so feminine, so delicate, it's so pretty, but if you have the right size, I feel like it's still supportive. I know that some people prefer the Rosas over the Revolution because they feel like the square neckline doesn't hold them in as well. I think that they both do a pretty good job for me holding me in, so I don't have a preference either way when it comes to the scoop or square as far as support. Now, I showed you that the Rosa Bra comes a little bit lower. I feel like the Revolution comes up a little bit higher. So as you can see, it's not as obvious as the Rosa Bra. I still get a little bit of bulge right here, but it's not as much as I get with the Rosa Bra. The back is all this beautiful crisscrossy, strappy detailing, and then of course the long line to accentuate the back and the waist, and it is super flattering, super comfy, also made with the Newbury fabric, so you get that super soft feeling whenever you are wearing it. This time around, the Revolution Bra is coming back in the Under the Sea colors, which was the Tiki Yellow, the Miami Vice Pink, and the H2O Blue. Next up is the Jade Mesh Bra. This is also a returning favorite, and if you are not a fan of the long line bras, then this is a good option for you as well, because as you can see, it doesn't come down as low as the Rosa or the Revolution. This bra offers a polyester spandex blend, so it's not soft like the Newbury. I'd say it's more like performance material. I'd say it's probably medium support. This one does fit me a little snug. I do have a large, and remember how I mentioned earlier about the underbust seam being a good indicator of whether you have the right size or not. On this one, the underbust seam is kind of like creeping up my breast, so it's probably a little snug. I should probably size up to an extra large. So if you're kind of like in between sizes, definitely consider sizing up. The reason why I haven't is because I'm afraid that if I size up, I will lose some of the support, and I actually love the support that this bra offers. It's not too tight on the sides, so I think I'm okay with it like the way it is. It will come in both white marble and black marble, and so I wanted to show you here the black marble one as well. The back is super cute. You get this crisscross design. Let me see if I can turn around and show you. Super cute, and then you have that mesh detailing towards the bottom part of the bra. So even on this one, you can see the mesh detailing right there in black. Obviously in the white marble, the mesh would be white. So yeah, it'll come in those two colors. Another returning item is the Geo Bra. So there have been some updates to this bra. First of all, Nubri fabric, super soft. Long line bra, just like the Rosa and the Revolution, but this one offers the highest, like the most coverage because it comes up here. With the other ones, you know, you could see a little bit of cleave. This one comes up high and it keeps everything nice and covered up and tight. I would say this is more like a medium compression, full coverage bra. Okay, the back is super strappy and crisscross, and I'm going to turn around in just a second and show you, but I want to point out, now full disclosure, this is my old Geo Bra. I did not get a Geo Bra from like the new after the update. The update is that the clasp in the back, so this bra has a hook and eye clasp closure in the back with 3 different levels so that you can kind of, you know, adjust it to fit your size, and it also comes with an extender with 3 additional hook and eye closures. Now, when this bra was originally released, that closure was like a satiny, very bra type of fabric. They have now updated it, so it's now Nubri fabric, and it blends in with the rest of the bra. So I'll put a picture here somewhere so you can see what I mean, because when I turn around, it's gonna look different, okay? So this is the back. You see this super cute strappy design. So this part right here is what I'm talking about. This has been updated. So this is the old one. The new one now looks like the picture on this screen. So it kind of blends in a little bit better. And it's Nubri fabric, so it all just kind of flows seamlessly. Now, I want to point out that sometimes I've heard that you guys has trouble with these kinds of bras because it's hard to clasp it behind you, and the way that the straps are, you can't do like a normal bra where you put it in, you know, backwards, you clasp it and then you twist it and then you put it on. The straps kind of prevent you from doing that. Now, this bra, I think because it's Nubri, it's pretty stretchy. So I have never like put it on and then reached behind me to clasp it. I have always clasped it and then put it on over my head like a normal sports bra. And now knowing that the updated version has a Nubri clasp, I'm sure it's going to be even more stretchier and more comfortable to where you can do that. You just select the, you know, which closure you want to use, first, second, third, or if you need the extender, fourth, fifth, or sixth. Find your best fit and then put it on over your head just like you would any other normal sports bra. And I have never had an issue just putting it on that way. This bra is going to come in black Bossy, Vineyard Bossy, pink Bossy, and then just plain onyx black. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the newer stuff coming with this collection. And this is the Rosa V2 bra. So V2 version 2, what makes this Rosa bra different from the Rosa bra that I showed you earlier, is that this one is made with Elysium fabric. So Elysium fabric is more slick, it's a very performance feeling fabric. I feel like it's more compressive, it's very dry wicking, and honestly, like I love the support that this bra offers. I would say this one is more medium high support, whereas like the Nubri one is like medium support, this one's more medium high. I get large in both, even though they're different fabrics. I just, in my head, I know that this one's going to be a little bit more compressive, and I don't mind that at all. Just like the other one, we have a scoop neck here at the front. I feel like this one comes up a little bit higher. It could just be like a mental thing, but I swear I feel like this one comes up a little bit higher on the sides than the Nubri Rosa. We still have the long line, and once again, the underbust seam is under my bust, so I know that I have the right fit on this bra. The back, same strappy design, same silhouette, very flattering on the back and the waist. Now, this V2 bra is coming in the white Bossy print and in the white Leopard print. In my opinion, they feel pretty similar, so it's just a matter of which look you prefer. So let me show you what the white Leopard looks like. Ta-da! So this is the white leopard. It is so pretty. I'll move up close to the camera in just a minute so you can see, because the subtle white leopard is so pretty, and I feel like all the cameras wash out the print, and in person it is so pretty. It's like almost like this pearly white. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention is sizing. I feel like the Newbury is pretty true to size, but because this one's a little bit tighter, this Elysium one is a little bit tighter. If you feel like you need more room on your lats or on your traps up here, then yes, definitely consider sizing up on the Elysium V2. I don't know about the Rosa, the regular one, just, you know, personal preference, cup size, all that good stuff. I don't feel the need to size up in this one. I think that if I had slightly bigger traps or a slightly wider back, I probably would have to size up, but I'm okay with my normal size, the same size that I get on the Newbury one. It just, you know, like I said, it feels a little bit tighter. So let me move up close so you can see this print. Okay, I hope that the camera is picking it up because it is just so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, I have natural light and like studio light in here, but oh, it's so pretty. Next is the Resource Seamless Bra, and I have it here in the color Quartz, which is this really pretty light pink. Now, the Resource Bra had come out before, but it just wasn't this Reprieve seamless material. It was a different material. And yeah, so they just brought it back in the Reprieve seamless material. One thing to note is that this bra only goes up to an extra large. Now, hear me out, okay? This bra, I would say, is very light support. I would not wear this bra to do anything high intensity, high, like, you know, running, jumping, cardio, anything like that. I wore it for a back day and it was just fine. I did deadlifts in it. It was just, well, it wasn't just fine. I do have one little note I will share in just a minute. So, yeah, just something to keep that in mind. Now, the other thing I want to point out is that I feel like this one, you can definitely size down. So if you're normally a 2X, maybe even a 3X, you could totally probably wear the XL depending on your cup size. Assuming that you're probably like a C double D cup size, you'll probably be okay. I'm a double D cup size and I feel like this has a lot of room, and I'm gonna show you, okay? So again, I have a large. Look how much room I have. Do you see how light support it is? Like, I could have totally sized down to a medium and I would be okay, just because of the amount of stretch that this bra has, okay? Now, the only complaint I had when working out is that when I was doing deadlifts and I would bend over, I have this gapping right here. So I don't know if you can see it. I have this gapping right here. So I constantly felt like before I deadlifted, I had to do this and then reach down for the bar. I feel like if I had sized down to a medium, this probably wouldn't happen because it would be smaller and it would fit my top a little bit snugger. So I did want to point that out. You can totally 100%, I feel, size down in this bra. Again, depending on your cup size. I'm a double D, and I think I'll be okay sizing down. The cutest part of this bra is the back. Are you ready? Look at this. Ah! Okay, so obviously this is why this bra is very light support. I've mentioned before, the less straps in the back, the less support that the bras are gonna have, okay? I've mentioned that many times, and so this one has minimal straps in the back, so it's gonna be very light support. They don't dig in, even though they're like tiny little straps, they don't dig in. Right here, I can't reach. You can move these in and out, so you can adjust them however you need to. That might also help with this part right here that I mentioned before. They don't dig in at all, and honestly, I think even if I size down, they still wouldn't dig in, because I don't feel like they dig in at all. So super cute bra. Not the most supportive bra, but definitely a super cute bra. And the final bra that I have for you guys today is the Recharge Seamless Bra. And I am in love. Okay, listen. I love me a good Rosa. I love me a good Revolution. But this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite, and I knew I would. I knew I would love this. And I know that seamless is hit or miss for some people, but for me, it's a hit. It's a big hit, okay? So I am wearing a large, just like all my other bras. And at first, if you had asked me a week ago, I would have told you, no, don't size down, don't size down. Now that I've worn it, several times and I've kind of like broken it in, I feel like I could size down because I have, like, do you see how much stretch I have? This bra, just in general, has a lot of stretch, which probably has to do with the fact that it's a seamless fabric. It is made out of Repreve, which is the first time we've seen it. It is a recyclable seamless fabric, and I have it here in the quartz swell, same size in large. I hope it focuses. So you can see here that it has some mesh detailing on the straps right there. It also has some mesh detailing on the back. Focus! Right there along the back. It does have this cute little opening on the back. Cute little logo right on the fabric right there. And it's stretchy, okay? So once again, this one only goes up to an XL, but if you're normally a 2X, I think you would be okay getting the XL because it does have that much stretch. So yeah, I think you'll be okay. Does have removable padding just like all the other bras, and as far as support, I would say it's medium support, but I love that it kind of comes up and it's a little bit higher. I feel like the Rosa comes down a little bit lower because you can still see some cleave with the Rosa, but this one pretty much covers it all. I'm not spilling out, it's not too tight, like even here, do you see? Like, it's not too tight. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like I could have sized down to a medium on this one and I would be okay. What else can I tell you about this bra? I don't know, I love it. I love this bra. I love the colors. I have to get my hands on all the other colors because I love this fabric. This is the Recharge Seamless Crop. And it's tight. So this one I got a large, okay, just like I got everything else. And I don't know, I feel like I can size up on this one for several reasons. One, I feel like I have a uni boob. I feel like it doesn't make this part look flattering at all. I don't know, you tell me. I feel like this right here is too tight. It's not too tight, like obviously look, I can stretch it, but it just feels too tight. But where it feels the most tight, and this just could be me, could just be me, is my arms. Okay, do you see this? Do you see how it kind of like comes in and I get this little like bulge? Now, keep in mind, I do have extra skin from weight loss. I have it between my thighs and I have it right here. So if you don't have loose skin struggle, this might not apply to you. This might only apply to some of us. So because of this, I feel like it's so tight. Like, I don't know if sizing up would help. It might help. So it'll still be fitted, but it just won't feel as tight as it does. So did want to point that out. So, Resource Seamless, you can size down. This one, you can totally size up. And this is another reason why I like to get all my stuff in just like one size, because that way I have, like a litmus test to be able to tell you whether like, oh yeah, size up or oh, size down. So yeah, this is definitely one of those where like, if you have bigger arms like me, you might consider sizing up. This top also has some very cute mesh detailing right here around the neck and then also in the back as well. Great for ventilation, but also just great for those cute little accents. This top is not padded, it's just the crop. I don't think I would necessarily wear it without a bra. Not that it's see-through, I don't think it's see-through. I don't think you would be able to see anything, like, see, you can't see my yellow nails or anything. But it's just, I don't think that it would be very supportive. Plus I'd be probably nipping hardcore here. So yeah, no, not for me, not without a bra. I would definitely wear a bra underneath. Next up is the Escandala Pullover, one of my favorite pullovers from Buffbunny collection. It originally came out with the Rebel collection, which was actually my first ever launch with Buffbunny. That's when I started back with the Rebel launch. I'm so glad that they came back because I have it in black from that collection, but now I have it in white and I love, 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 love it. Okay, so fit. I'm wearing a large. The sleeves are perfect. They're not too tight. As you can see, they're like, look, I have plenty of stretch, plenty of room, no big deal. The arms are mesh, but then we have just like solid fabric right here. We do have some thumb holes, which I don't know about you, but I love me some thumb holes. And then we have mesh at the top half and then solid on the bottom. There are no pockets here, just thumb holes and the pullover itself. So right now I am wearing it without the cinched in. I'm actually gonna lower the camera really quick. Okay, hopefully you can see a little bit better. I did lower it so you can see a different angle. But basically this is the crop uncinched. It just kind of sits there. It's not like super, super loose, but it's also not super tight. I'd say it's like a medium crop. If I raise my hands, obviously, yes, you can see my belly and all that good stuff. Now, if I were to cinch it, then it would look like this. And I actually like to cinch it and then kind of like tuck it under to create an even more cinched look like that. Super cute. And then it also has the hood right there. So yeah, Escandala Pullover. So like I said, this one is a large. Let me show you what extra large looks. Now, I don't have a preference. I like how large fits. I like how extra large fits. So I'm gonna show you what the main difference is, because there's really, that I can think of, two main differences between large and extra large, but let me show you what they are. So let's change. Okay, so Escandala in black, sized up to extra large. Same thing, same design, take the hood off. So I have it scrunched and I have it cropped. I think it looks pretty similar to the large as far as the cropping goes. If I undo it, now, I do feel like it's a little bit wider. So if you size up, I feel like you just get a little bit of extra width. Don't necessarily think you get extra length, maybe a tiny bit. I think it's more about you get extra width. The other main difference that I noticed between large and extra large is that I now have way more fabric right here. So even if you want to go back and rewind a little bit, you'll see that I didn't have this much fabric on my arms, and on this one, I do. So if you want to size up for arm room, then definitely size up, or width room, definitely size up. But as far as like the crop itself, I don't think there's much of a difference. Okay, let's move on to bottoms. Starting off with some shorts. These are the Legacy shorts. Now, like I said, I size up in my shorts, not because of the waistband, because you can see I have plenty of room in the extra large. The only reason I size up is because these powerful thighs need extra room. Okay, so if you don't have big thighs like me, then you don't need to size up. I would say stick with your normal size. But yeah, so these are a 4-inch, I know you can't see, 4-inch inseam short. I will have both the info and a squat proof full lower body view here beside me so you can kind of see. So anyway, they are Newbury fabric, so super soft brush. They are super stretchy. They're not too compressive. I'd say they're light to medium compression. On me, they feel very light just because I did size up. If I had my normal medium or large size, they'd probably be a little bit snugger. They are 4-inch inseam, so not too short, not too long. I am a fan of biker shorts, and although these are not bikers, I do like the length of these shorts. I can't do anything shorter than 4 inches though, because like I've mentioned before, I have loose skin on my inner thighs from weight loss, and so when I move around and that skin jiggles, for a lack of a better term. When that skin between my thighs is moving around, it pulls up on the fabric, regardless of what fabric it is, regardless of what brand of shorts, regardless of what style, it's going to pull up. So if I have anything shorter than 4-inch inseam, then eventually they'll ride up to the point where they're like booty shorts, and that's not my vibe. I prefer to have a little bit more coverage. So yeah, the back, super cute. We've got the legacy stitch design, super cute and flattering. Love, 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 same as the leggings. Okay, these are the Loch Ness leggings. They are a nylon lycra blend. So they are very slick and performance-y feeling. They're not a brushed fabric like the Newbury, but they are nowhere near as compressive as Elysium. So like if I had a compression scale, I would say Elysium is probably like an 8 or 9. These are probably more like a 5. Yeah, like middle of the road. They're not that compressive, like you can see. They're not, they're super, they're thin, they're soft, they're light. So yeah, great choice if you do not like to have that super compressive feel. These are coming back in the black with multi-stitching, and then the blue with multi-stitching, which the blue is so stinking gorgeous. I kind of regret not getting the blue instead of the black. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw these leggings, I was not a fan of the multicolored stitching. I know that it's supposed to like accentuate and make your curves, you know, look curvy and flattering. But to me, I felt like I wasn't getting that effect. I felt like on me, it was actually doing the opposite, and I felt like it was making me look wider and shorter. But after seeing it on so many girls, and then just me getting out of my head and me wearing them more often, I also wore them for the photo shoot, I kind of narrowed down, one, that I actually do like them, and two, there's only one part of the legging that I don't like, and that's why in my head I didn't like them. And I'll tell you what it is in just a second. Okay, but other than that, they're super cute. They are, because they're light and because they're not so compressive, I do find some sliding when I'm working out. For example, if I'm like bending, anything like squatting, deadlifting, like that, I do have a little bit of sliding down. Not enough that it's annoying, it's just, you know, between every set, I just reset really quick and I'm good to go. So I didn't want to point that out. Now, the one part that I think in my head, I know that I don't like is the ankle stitching. So this does a really good job right here. I think this accentuates your hips, your waist, everything. To me, I think it's that ankle one. That ankle one makes me look extra short. And listen, I love being short. I love being short, okay? It makes me feel like, I don't know, just like super delicate and feminine. I love being short. But that stitching on my ankles makes me feel stocky and short. Not cute and short, but stocky and short. And I also think that they kind of like clash with my shoes. It could just be a mental thing. But aside from that stitching right there at the ankles, I have learned to love these leggings. Okay, these are the Limitless leggings in white bossy print. And this is the only fabric, the Elysium fabric, in which the bossy print leggings will come. They will not come in Newbury, so that means not in Legacy, not in Rosa, not in Pocket Rosa, okay? They will only be in Elysium fabric, Limitless. So, couple of things here. Some of the other athletes have mentioned that you should consider sizing up. I have thought about this long and hard, okay? It's like, would I say that? Would I say to size up? And honestly, I think it's really personal preference. I think it depends where you are on the spectrum for that size, right? So if we pull up the size chart, right? And like if I look at size large, it gives me a range in inches for the waist and the hips. Now, if I am on the higher end of that range, then yes, you should probably size up. But if you're like right in the middle or towards the lower end of that size range, I think you'll be okay with your normal size. Now, keep in mind that these are Elysium. Elysium is supposed to be tighter. Elysium is supposed to be more compressive. So if we sit here and we compare it to the Newbury, then yeah, they're gonna feel smaller, but that's just the nature of the fabric. They're supposed to feel different. They're supposed to offer a different amount of support. And I honestly like the support that they give me. I fall right in the middle of the size range for it, so I'm okay with large. I love large. I feel like I can do everything in large. They don't feel super tight at all. And I'm afraid that if I sized up, they would be too big. Now, these Limitless leggings are ultra high-waisted. Another reason why I wouldn't size up. So let me show you, like, if I were to roll up these leggings to their full high waist capacity. I'm not like tugging, okay? Literally, I'm just like pulling them up to where they fall. Do you see how high-waisted these are? So if I sized up, they would literally be up to my boobs. So I don't feel the need to size up. Now, how do I combat this? Honestly, I feel like this is too high, right? So all I do is I pull wherever that seam is. I kind of just pull and then just let them fall down. And then that's it. They don't move on me. They don't move. They stay right there. Again, because the Elysium fabric just kind of like molds to your shape and they stay where they are. Okay, now see through this. You guys, I am literally wearing black underwear, blue underwear, dark blue underwear. I don't even know what color they are. I did that on purpose so that you can see the see-throughness. This print and this color right here, I think does a pretty decent job at not showing the color of my underwear. Now there might be a slight shadow, I can't tell. I've looked in the mirror and I think it's fine. When I wore these to the gym, I wore nude underwear and I had zero issues. I'm purposely wearing black underwear so you can see I really don't see issues with it, okay? I think it does, yeah, a fabulous job. So if you want the white leggings between the white Leopard and the white Bossy, these are going to be more squat proof than the other ones. And I'll show you the other ones in just a second, okay? What else can I tell you about these? Yeah, you guys, I love these. I love these. I actually really do love that they come in Elysium. At first I was a little sad too that they weren't coming in Newbury, but then once I tried them on in Elysium, I realized that I really do love them. Because they're great. They're great for weightlifting, they're great for cardio, they're great for like when I'm on my Peloton. You know, when you gotta bump that cadence on the Peloton and you're going all out, they hold up really, really well. One of the things that you guys asked is if the print gets distorted when you stretch it. So I'm stretching it out here so you can see. So the dots do kind of get a little like faded. Ugh. This is a workout, y'all. They do get a little bit faded, but it's not anything crazy. And I think that's probably why they use Elysium fabric instead of Newbury fabric. So I don't think that's something that you need to worry about. So, Limitless leggings. Next up are the Rebel leggings in white Leopard. Once again, the camera's washing out the beautiful leopard print, but here is what they are. I'm still wearing the dark underwear. See? Proof. Still wearing it. Just to kind of show you the sheerness of them. I do feel like there is some slight shadowing there. And also because they're thin, I do see like the panty line of like kind of like where my underwear is resting right there. So if you don't like the panty line showing, then you might want to skip over this one and instead do the white Bossy Limitless leggings, okay? Now, also, man, I'm out of breath. Listen, changing in and out of clothes, it's a workout. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, the other thing that I want to point out from these is that they're not the most imperfection friendly, if that makes sense, okay? So I do feel like you see a lot of my cellulite, the lumps and bumps and all that stuff. I mean, I still wear them to the gym. I don't care what people see and say. But I know that some of you are not at that comfort level yet. So if that is something that you don't like from your leggings, then maybe stay away from these and instead you do the white Bossy, because I feel like those do a much better job at being cellulite friendly and squat proof. But otherwise, this print, you guys, is so stinking pretty. Okay, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up. So here's the print stretch test. I wish it would focus better. So you can see, you can see the subtle print right there. And then when you stretch it out, it kind of does distort the leopard print to where it's just like a white legging. So, yep, Rebel leggings, high-waisted, ultra V in the back. Super, super cute. Next up are the Recharge Seamless leggings. And I got them in both large and extra large, and I am going to compare the differences between the two, especially if you want to size up or if you're at 2XL and you want to size down, because remember that the Reprieve Seamless stuff only goes up to size extra large. But if you are 2XL, I have good news, because I think it might work for you anyway, okay? So I am currently wearing the large ones. That's my normal legging size, okay? At first I was a little concerned because I was like, oh my god, they're a little tight on like my upper thighs, they're a little tight like around my hips. What if I like squat and I stretch them out to capacity and they tear on me? And they haven't. You guys, they haven't. I feel like I kind of had a little momentary of like break-in time, like I had to break them in, and now they're fine. Like they have molded to my body, they're perfect. They're high-waisted, but they're not too high-waisted. They are like medium compression. They're like, they move with me, they stay put. I love the mesh detailing along the front of the thighs, and I absolutely love, love, love these leggings, okay? So, since I was concerned about, oh my god, they might be too small, I asked them if I could try out the extra large. So they sent me an extra large. Let me show you what the extra large look like. Okay, right away, they sit up way higher than the large do, okay? And also, they are way, way stretchier. And since they are way stretchier, they are not as compressive. I feel like the other ones have like a medium high compression. These are like light medium compression because they're so stretchy, because that's what they are. So, those of you who are sad that these do not go up to 2X, I think that if you normally wear a 2X legging, you could probably get away with wearing an extra large on these, just because of the room that we have here when it comes to the stretch. So extra large, not as compressive on me, definitely have more fabric, more room to work with. They sit higher waisted, they're slightly longer too at the bottom. However, pink. Let's talk about the pink one, okay? The pink ones are sheer. I'm still wearing the dark underwear. I don't know if you can see on the screen, but when I look in the mirror, I do see the shadow of my underwear. You can totally see my underwear. So if you wear these, I would highly recommend wearing nude underwear underneath so you don't have that problem. So not as squat proof as like the grays or the blues. Also, I feel like my girl wants to come out and play in these, and I don't know if it's the color or it's because they're too big on me and I have extra fabric, so there's room for it to go. So that's something to keep in mind. Overall, I feel like I can stay in my large just because I like compressiveness, I like supportive leggings, and while these do sit up higher and they're definitely more comfy, I feel like those are going to hold up better in the gym when it comes to my body. Alright besties, it's time for the Q&A portion of this video. Please excuse the wardrobe change. It's actually the next day and I just got home from work and I'm about to wrap up the video with the Q&A. So let's actually start with some of the pieces that I did not try on because either I already have them and I have reviewed them previously, or because I didn't get them so I couldn't review them for you. Okay, first up is the Monarch bra, which I will put here. That is a super cute strappy back design. The straps of that bra match the Legacy leggings because they remind me of a butterfly, Monarch butterfly, and it is Newbury fabric. So I am not the biggest fan of that bra. I think it's really pretty, but as far as the fit, I always have issues with it because the straps are either like too far out, like the old design, like the straps would kind of come out and I felt like they always fell off my shoulder. And then they kind of adjusted the straps to make it fit better, but then they just feel really tight, like right here on me, like kind of like the lat underarm area. So although I have that bra and I do wear that bra often, I actually have it in several colors, it's not my favorite bra. So when I do bring it back, I kind of skip over it. Sometimes they'll still send it to me anyway, just so I can try the updated fits. But yeah, that is a Monarch bra. I know that some girls really, really love it. It's pretty like medium compression. Again, like I said, Nubri fabric. So really cute and really soft if that is something that you would like to try out, or if you've tried it in the past and love it. Next up is the Transcend bra, and that is a nylon lycra blend. It matches the same fabric of the Loch Ness leggings and the wave shorts. It will come in black and in blue multi, and honestly, I've never tried that bra. I don't know why I didn't ask for it this time, because I wanted to try all the stuff that I hadn't tried before, and I guess that bra just kind of went over my head. But it matches the shorts, it matches the leggings, it's got all the colorful stitching. It's really pretty, and if you like that blend, that fabric blend, then you will probably like this one too. Another favorite of mine that I did not get this time is the Revolution tank. So it is the full tank version of the Revolution bra. It does have a built-in liner, it has the padding in it, but instead of having the long line, it actually goes all the way down. It is Nubri fabric, it's very form-fitting, so you might consider sizing up if you don't like that really squeezed in tight shirt feel. But other than that, the backs are beautiful, really pretty, and I like to wear those to like work and to go out. I like to tuck them into like my jeans or my work pants and then throw on like a blazer or a sweater or something. It's just a really cute option. The next thing is the Succulent Skirt. So I didn't get one this time around, but I do have one from the last time around, and it looks like this. It is a skirt, it's a tennis skirt, so on the bottom you do have shorts, and then the shorts have the tennis pockets. So these shorts right here are not super tight. I feel like they're very, very stretchy. And then the skirt itself is also pretty stretchy, as you can see. So for this one, they did make an update from when I got this version. The new version was updated for sizes large and up so that it flows a little bit better and it's not like super, super short in the back. They kind of, you know, fix the adjustments for it. So if you wanted to give that one a try, definitely give it a shot. Another item that I did not get this time is the Rebel short. It is a 4-inch inseam short made out of Elysium fabric, and it will come in the two white colors, the white Bossy and the white Leopard. I've tried other shorts similar to that, and I feel like that fabric doesn't stay as well on my thighs. Again, just because I have extra weight there and loose skin, that fabric tends to kind of like move up as my legs do their thing. So I kind of skipped over them, but they are very, very pretty. The colors are very beautiful, and like I said, they're 4-inch inseam. There's also the Wave short, which is the nylon lycra blend, 4 inches, multi-seam, the black and the blue. And although I say I'm not the biggest fan of that fabric, I actually want to try the blue ones. So fingers crossed that I'm able to get some myself when they launch next Saturday. Next up are the Legacy leggings, and they look like this. They have the cute little legacy stitch on the back. They are Nubri fabric, they're high-waisted, no front seam, super stretchy, and I have reviewed these before, so I will put a link in the description box if you want to watch the full review on these leggings. But they will come in black Bossy, Vineyard dark red Bossy, pink Bossy, and then just plain onyx black, which you can never go wrong with just plain black. That same design will also come in the Rosa pocket legging, and I love me some Rosa pocket leggings. I think that the Rosa pocket leggings are a little bit thicker than the regular Rosas, and I actually prefer that because I feel like I get a little bit more support and compression than I would with the regular Rosas. The Rosa pocket legging will come in the black Bossy and the dark red Vineyard Bossy. And then of course there's the regular Rosa. These are the Miami Vice Pink Rosas. They will also come in the H2O Blue. Both of these colors were previously released with the Under the Sea collection. And just like the Pocket Rosas, they're high-waisted, no front seam, Newbury fabric, pretty stretchy. The only difference is that those have a pocket and that these do not. We also have the Limitless legging in the marble colors. Here I have it in black marble. I reviewed these leggings when they first came out with the marble and eco collection, so I will put a link in the description box if you want to go watch that full review. But yeah, they're stretchy performance fabric as well. They have pockets, high-waisted, and these have a front seam. The ones from this collection do not have a front seam, so they have been updated to have no front seam. Another pair of shorts are the Limitless shorts, 4-inch inseam, no front rise seam, high-waisted. They are made out of a polyester spandex blend, and they have medium to high compression. But like I mentioned before, if I'm going to do shorts, I prefer to have Newbury fabric shorts. So once again, I chose to stay away from these just because I know how those kinds of fabrics fit my body when it comes to shorts. Another item returning are the flow shorts in the marble colors, both the white marble and the black marble. I do have the white marble shorts, but those were from before they were, like, they had the sizing adjustments made. These shorts have the same fit and sizing from the latest swim collection, so if you bought them at that point, then they're going to fit very, very similar. I did have a hard time with the swim fit of those shorts. The large were a little too tight for me to where, like, the outer lining was not flowy. It was actually pretty tight. But then when I sized up to the extra large, they were way too big. So the size difference between large and extra large, and then even I believe from extra large to 2XL, was such a big difference that I know a lot of people had issues with it. So I chose to stay away from those shorts this time around. I actually prefer the older fit better. I feel like they float a little bit better if I sized up, but those two options are coming back. We also have the Recharge Seamless top, which is a full-length top. Will also come available in all 4 Recharge colors, and unfortunately I didn't get that one, but I've seen it and it looks so beautiful, and if it fits as well as all of these other seamless items, then I'm sure I'm going to love it. Morgan Vera asks, best shorts for smaller waist with bigger legs, not right around the legs. So I've already kind of said that the performance fabrics for me don't work well with my powerful thighs. I prefer things made out of the Newbury fabric. The only shorts coming out in Newbury fabric this time around are the Legacy shorts, and even though they are not biker shorts, like I would prefer, they're shorter, they're 4-inch inseam. I feel like those do a pretty good job at staying put with my legs. The only thing I had to do was size up. So whereas where my leggings are normally a size large, I just sized up to an extra large. They're not too, the waist difference is not like terribly big, but at least I feel like they're not as tight on my thighs. Leah Gia asks, will they put out a post of everything that is being released? I want to prepare. Yes, they usually do that. They usually do it a couple of days before. They'll post it on stories. They'll go through everything. And then usually like the day before launch or launch morning, then it will release the actual line sheet that has every single item in every single color. So be on the lookout for those. They will be out. Just give them a couple of time, because a couple of days, because it takes them a while to have that out for you guys. Miriam.327 asks, is that sweater part of the collection? So when I made the Instagram post, I was wearing the Escandala Pullover in large and in white, and yes, it's part of the collection. Janae Lynn asks, how well did the seamless stay up with normal activity and workouts? I actually found them to stay up pretty well. The gray ones, because they were a little bit tighter, they just kind of molded to my body better and they stayed put. The pink ones, because they're extra large, I do have more room in the waist, so I didn't have sliding per se, but I did have a little bit of rolling, like if I bent over. But they still had, like, they still stayed up pretty well. As far as like sizing, which ones stay on better, the smaller size stayed on better for me. Courtney_Clement asks, I could have sworn I saw a large duffel bag somewhere. Was it just a prop? So the duffel bags that you might or might not have seen on my story, other athlete stories, and on the BB page is actually a boutique exclusive. So I don't even have it either. I don't have it. It is sold exclusively at the Buffbunny boutique here in Houston, Stafford, over in Alphaland. Fitness_newbie20 asks, does the white Bossy have a top inseam? The leggings, every once in a while, some of the performance leggings, performance fabric leggings, have an extra top seam at the waistband to kind of just help the leggings stay in place. Unfortunately, none of the leggings from this collection have a top seam, so sorry. Eileen Morin21 asks, Miami Vice squat proof and cellulite proof? No, they're not. I think, and I've mentioned this before, because the Rosa fabric is thinner than like the pocket Rosa, and because of the color, the light pink color, they're not as forgiving. Like I said, in the description box, I have linked the review for Under the Sea when I originally reviewed those leggings. So definitely go take a look at that video so you can kind of see what they look like on, and then I go more in depth on more details of the leggings. Emily Monique asks, seamless worth the try or pass? I think this is a personal preference. So I love the brush seamless fabrics. For example, like Athlete has a lot of that fabric, and I love those. I feel like especially like the darker colors, they do a really good job at staying on my curves and just kind of hugging everything. So when I saw that Buffbunny had their version of it with the Reprieve Recharge, I was absolutely like in love, and I couldn't wait to try them, and they did not disappoint. But I know that some other people don't like those kinds of feels of fabrics, or they don't like that tight fitting, and they would rather have like performance stuff, or they would have like newbie stuff that's not so tight. So I honestly think it's totally like personal preference. Me, I like them. I think they flatter my body well. I think they hold up to my body just well during workouts. So up to you. Simply Shanae, maybe? I know it's spelled all funky. Love how you spelled it. Would you consider the Resource Bra a bralette instead of a sports bra? I think it could be either or. If you're gonna use it as a sports bra, I do recommend that you size down. I wish I had sized down on it. I mean, I've had the Resource Bra before in the old fabric, and I wish I remembered that I should size down, because it's still true for this one, for the seamless fabric. So if you're gonna get it for workout purposes, consider sizing down, especially if you're in between sizes. But I can totally see like myself wearing it as a bralette, you know, with some cute joggers or some cute shorts. I think it could be either one. Ains61 asks, any looser tanks? Not confident enough to wear the form-fitting ones. No, because the only tank that's coming out is the Recharge Seamless one, and that is definitely a very form-fitting tank. Probably like the loosest feeling item from this collection is going to be the Escandala Pullover, which is not a tank, it's a pullover, long sleeve with a hood, almost like a hoodie, but that one is looser fitting if you kind of want like a cover-up. Strawberry Lynn asks, ivy crop? No, I wish, because I love the ivy crops. I totally love them. I think they're so cute. I love the back, the strappy back, but unfortunately, no, they're not back. Fingers crossed that they bring them back soon. Victoria Belliston asks, any swim? Not yet, but Heidi had made a post at one point saying that swim would be restocked because the plan was to have stock for summer. So I'm guessing that it will come back eventually. They just had a little mini restock on the website, so go check, because they might have what you want still in stock after that mini restock. But I don't know, my guess is that they're going to continue to make little mini restocks, at least through the first half of summer. Don't quote me on that. That's just my personal opinion based on what I've heard her say on her Instagram posts. Sarah Kitchen 101 asks, any t-shirts? I love the one from the Journey collection. Everyone loved the t-shirts. I feel like we need more t-shirts. We need more pump covers, right? But sadly, there are no t-shirts with this collection. I hope they plan to bring some back at some point, even if it's not those exact ones, but even ones similar to that. I would love to see them back as well. Okay, and the rest of the questions are all about colorways and squat proofness and all that good stuff, which I've already covered when I talked about each individual item. So if you're looking for a specific item, make sure that you check the timestamps below and that you go back to that item, and I will most likely, like 99.9%, have already answered that question. So like I said, this collection launches on April 9th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. My support code is Teresa if you choose to use it. And if you do, don't forget to enter the support code giveaway. And I can't wait to see what you guys buy. Bye!